Hey guys, welcome to the Back to podcast. And today, Boxing Day, the big man is back. Statman Reece, say hello.
Hey, back again.
Truth-esque, back again. And where do we start? Are we reviewing the Christmas fixtures?
Yeah, we got to go back, all the way back, quite far back, all the way to the 22nd of December, 4 days ago.
Fire away, mate. I'm ill.
Right, so we start at the Emirates, Arsenal 3, Liverpool 3. Liverpool going 2-0 up. I think it was 4 minutes it took Arsenal to take the lead. However, agent checked the turns. Firmino shoots, he saves it, and it just goes in the complete other direction into the back of the net. Good game, good for the Premier League.
Sensational, yeah? I was on the edge of my sofa, on the edge of my motherfucking
I was down
sofa.
the local boozer.
That's better than my sofa. That's what football's all about, I say.
Yeah.
We're the lads, that local boozer. Absolute scenes. As a neutral, I thought it was a brilliant game. You could feel it in the first half, and Liverpool were just missing chance after chance after chance, even though they were 2-0 up. Were they 1-0 up at half time? I think they were 1-0 up at half time. And Mane wants to do big scissors kick volleys and all this shit. You could feel excited with Arsenal going to come back into it, but the way they did to make it 3-2, and then Arsenal with its Arsenal and bottled it to not go away with 3 points. Both teams showing their shocking defensive qualities and how brilliant they are up the other end. But great game, a fantastic game, great out for Premier League, decent.
Who do you think be more disappointed?
I think in the grand scheme of things, as the game turned out, I think Arsenal.
Yeah, being the home team.
Being at home, being so shit in the first half. I think at half time, if you said you're going to get a draw out of this game, they would have taken it. But then lead and to be on top and to be in total control of the game, and to concede in the manner in which they did, must have hurt them, and they'd have been kicking themselves after that game. But 3-3, I think, was it was a fair result. Did
that goal not balance out Xhaka's goal? Mignolet should have saved that.
But Mignolet is absolute dog, though, you know what I mean? He's absolute dog shit. It's another Xhaka screamer. Shades of his United screamer last season.
And then he went out the stadium before it came back down.
Exactly, but found the back of Dave's net? Yeah, it must have been Dave.
Yeah.
Found the back of Dave's net in the end.
And I mean, we talk about we try not to talk about United too much and focus on them all the time. But
of course,
United got a lot of criticism from Arsenal fans for parking the bus when we were 2-0 up at the Emirates. But Liverpool went 2-0 up and then drew 3-3, whereas we won 3-1. Was our criticism undeserved?
No, but that you forget what it's all about. It's all about entertainment. You're not supposed to try and win games. You know what I mean? You're supposed to go for it, and that's it. Concede left, right, and centre squad. No, I think it's just Manchester United. Everyone's lost the hate, no matter what we're doing. Whether we're grinding out a victory or we're smashing teams, they found a way to critique what we're doing. You're 2-0 up, of course. You're 2-0 up away from home. Of course, you shut up shop, and that's exactly what we did. And we left with 3 points and Jesse Lingard, Millie rocking at the Emirates. And Liverpool were 2-0 up and they bowled it and they left it only a point. So, you know what I mean? It's not all the time go gung-ho and forget about your defensive duties and your game management, or else shit happens. And game management is a thing that United have seemed to have forgotten in recent weeks. We'll get onto that later on.
Yeah, forget that shit club, all right. So, it was a great start to the festive period. Although early kick-off on Saturday was a 4 draw between Everton and Chelsea, 0-0, classic Sam Allardyce, just putting every man behind the ball and just hoping they didn't concede.
Shocking game, it really was.
Saw a bit of it.
At Boozer?
No, not at 12:30, no, just tired. Then we go on to Brighton 1, Watford 0. See what happened in that game. Pascal Gross, a favourite on the good old FPL.
It's, the cheap option. He gets a few goals and assists, the lad, popping up here and there. Yet another one for Brighton, and the Watford continue to be in freefall. Yet another loss for Marcus Silva's side at the weekend. Saw a few articles about what's gone wrong at Watford. I'm sure the 3 red cards in a row didn't help, to say least. But they're always going to go through it. A rocky patch of form, and I think that's exactly what they were doing for the past 4 or 5 weeks.
Well, let's see what the next fixture on here is. Might have to just get through these quick. We've got a lot of fixtures.
Yeah, exactly. Whiz through them.
All right, City 4, Bournemouth 0, Guerra gets 2. Standard win for City. They extend their lead at the top. Well, they might. Southampton 1, Huddersfield 1. Stoke 3, West Brom 1. Good win for Stoke. They haven't won in a while. Mark Hughes has been under pressure. They're saying he might get the sack if he didn't win that game. So, well, Stoke fans don't want him, but good for Mark Hughes. Swansea City 1, Crystal Palace 1. Crystal Palace continuing their unbeaten run. Classic at the London Stadium, West Ham 2, Newcastle 3. Thought West Ham were definitely going to win that one. Moyes has brought West Ham to pretty good form. But Newcastle finally get some points after Rafa. I don't know when the last time they won was.
It seems like ages ago. It was a great game to watch, actually, but the West Ham fans will surely have been angry with the goals that they conceded in that game, especially. Next. And
then 5:30, it was Burnley 0, Tottenham 3. Harry Kane scored a hat-trick. 7th hat-trick, I believe, of 2017, 5th in the Premier League for that year. He scores goals, doesn't he?
A surprise result, I thought. Burnley are
a decent team, aren't they?
They're a fantastic side, Burnley. Truly underrated this season. Dark horses for top 4. I'd have to say. Anyone who falls to him doesn't defeat him. I think it's got to, you can't be too harsh on him. We'll talk about that later on. But yeah, anyway, going into it, I thought they had a couple of injuries at the back to their normal back 4. So Spurs were going to be in with a chance, and the early goal sort of killed the game, really. And
being a penalty as well.
Exactly. And then I think Harry Kane was looking at Shearer's record, was looking at Messi's goal tally for the calendar year. We saw that he was running out of time and thought, fuck it, let me get some goals in, and he gets his first hat-trick of 2. Spoilers,
fucking hell. And then we go to the King Power Stadium.
Oh, good old Leicester.
7:45 under the light. Leicester City 2, Manchester United 2.
Yeah, but what we have to understand is that one team were champions much more recent than the other.
Yeah, so we were underdogs going in.
Exactly.
They've got Premier League winners like Vardy, Mahrez, Kasper Schmeichel, Danny Simpson. Why we let Danny Simpson go, no one knows.
Players like Darmian.
Yeah. And who have we got? We got any Premier League? We got a few Premier League winners, but forget them.
Carrick, Smalling, Jones,
Young,
Ashley, Big Ashley Young, Tony V, David De Gea, and the rest. And the rest. I can't remember. I don't care. It was shocking. Fuck it.
Yeah, it was 1-0. Were we talking about the game?
Yeah, go on. Might as well.
All right, so Leicester took the lead. I think, it was it a corner to Man United? Phil's gone to do Bants. They counter-attack. Mahrez is running through, I'm going to say Chris, not Mike, was running after him. And then Mahrez just stops cleverly, and then Vardy runs past them and he puts it in the back of the net.
Well, some were saying that Smalling should just hacked Mahrez down, since apparently the rules changed and you're no longer sent off for being the last man. So as much flack as Jones was taken for, it was Jones, Lindelof, who else was it? Yeah, them two were. No, Lindelof was right about the game. Yeah, those two were fake jogging back while Mahrez is sprinting and Vardy sprinting past them. It was really, really poor at the back for Manchester United. But
I think Chris was stuck here between a rock and a hard place there.
He was. Really and truly, once he got 1-on-1 and Vardy was coming, it was game set and match. Vardy came in, got his 50th goal, Premier League goal. Got his 50th Premier League goal. His first one coming against Manchester United as well, apparently. So I heard. I
don't know how many he scored against the top six, but Vardy's got an impressive record. I think he's scored 50 Premier League goals, and something like 26 of them have been against the 42% of his goals have come against the top six, which is very impressive.
That's why he's always having a party.
Yeah. And you're thinking, from a United point of view, let's get one before half-time, equalise, and then go on and win the game. Mata does. He scores in the 40th minute. Good layoff by Lingard, and he puts it it was quite a slow shot, but it went in the bottom corner. And you think 1-1 half-time, we're going to do this, and then we get a free kick in the 60th minute. And Mata, not going to say put it top corner. Probably if David let that in, we would have been a bit disappointed.
Your boy Casper again.
Yeah, Casper. He can't say free kicks. We saw one ages ago against West Brom, Nasser Chadli scoring because he decided to try and dive the wrong way.
Yeah, but Schmeichel
Senior. Peter, Schmeichel Senior protecting him in the studio.
He came with some valid points, I thought, protecting his son.
Nah.
Not having it.
You're always getting on to Gary Neville, but I think, you got to be neutral sometimes.
Bollocks. That's what I say. Absolute bollocks.
All that, Jamie Carragher was on commentary today for the Liverpool game. I won't give away any spoilers, but he was getting very excited.
See, that's what you want to hear, though. That's what.
Yeah.
He's Liverpool through and through after his Everton days, but Liverpool through and through, and he's going to be biased on commentary, of course. These other lot, your Nevilles and your Scholes, especially, come on in and don't even refer to United as we. But Scouts, Jamie Carragher can do it. Redknapp can do it. Graham Souness and all the rest of Liverpool lot that have, littered all over Sky Sports and BTL out to be biased, and these United boys go out of their way to not be biased. It's
Giggsy just wants to criticise everyone at the club.
Like you wasn't there. There when we were dog shit. Yeah? Fuck you now, man.
And then, so in the 73rd minute, Amati for Leicester gets sent off 2 yellow cards. Probably deserved.
I think he'd been on for 16 minutes.
16 minutes, yeah. And you're thinking 2-1 up against 10 men. It's an easy 3 points. And Lukaku put in Lingard through on goal. Goes around the keeper.
No.
There's chance before. We missed one.
Big Tony Marshalls.
Oh, that was that 1-1, sorry.
Big Tony Marshall chance that he had.
Yeah.
I think Ron put him in as well.
I think Ron was robbed of 3 assists that I saw.
No, wasn't Rashford's one from Pogba?
This is why you don't follow. Don't use Twitter for football knowledge.
I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me. I'm not no stat man or I don't know this shit. But from what I remember, too many Christmas mince pies gone to me head.
Yeah.
But from what I remember, Ron the Bomb puts in Anthony Martial, and Martial skies it. Foot in, skies it in the box. He's got no excuse for missing that. Mata gets him out of jail by scoring the free kick. Then, as you said, Rom puts it in for Lionel Lingard, who was just Jesse Lingard against Leicester in that game. He rounds Schmeichel thinking, yep, excellent, 3-1, Bob's your uncle, it's game, and he hits the post. Then it comes back to him, and then he just slices it over the bar. You're banging your head on the table. You're thinking, these chances are going to come back to bite us in the arse. And then, I'm sure it's big Paul Pogba with a sensational ball to Rashid, but it might well have been Rom the Bomb, because he was robbed a lot of assists in that game. Plays a great ball into Marcus Rashford. You're thinking, Rashid, just score, son. Just throw it back his fucking net. And he doesn't. He goes down. I don't care whether it was a pen or whether it wasn't a pen. He goes down.
I'm going to say it was a pen.
I think Peter would disagree and say your son, just got to touch it. It's got to touch the ball. Rashford got a score, but he didn't. And those 3 gilt-edged chances, we should have been out of sight. Like the gaffer said, it was an easy game. We should have won that game easy. And then Chrissy Smalling gets his groin injury or whatever. No leaders on that pitch. No one says, Chris, fuck off to the halfway line and someone else is going to fill in for him. They still allow this guy who clearly can't jump, who can't run, to still be in and around the box. Harry Maguire is on him. He was on him way before the goal. Fuck off.
It's a good cross by Michael Bryan. He has got a good delivery.
He does.
Back post, but
I know a lad who wanted O'Brien to go to the Euros. For reasons like you said. Yeah, excellent delivery. You know what I mean? Let's not have Hazard on corners. Get Mark O'Brien on them. Yeah, as you said, Mark O'Brien puts in a brilliant ball, and at the far post, he's marking Harry Maguire. The guy cause us all sorts of problems with his feet and in the air. There was one point, I forgot, just take it back a bit. He was running with the ball as if he was Matt Hummels bringing the ball out of the defence. But at the back post, slipped in, onto his head. I think David De Gea, he's got to come out and clear that. But he didn't. Smalling can't jump. Maguire can, and he nods it in right at the death for 2-2. And United drop points again.
And and then it's Christmas Day.
Hooray! Hey, Christmas legs, gills, wrist.
But forget that. We're on to Boxing Day now today, and we start with Tottenham 5, Southampton 2. Kane grabbing another hat trick, and Ali and Son with the 2 other goals.
Shout out to
Kane,
Son. Yeah. Because this guy's been going about his business, getting his goals here and there, getting his assists here and there. No one seems to rate this guy. Writing and raving about Dele Alli and Ericsson, and, fair dues to him, but I don't think Son gets the credit that he deserves. I really, really don't. So shout out to him. The back 2 have got you, yeah? My guy.
So Kane has broken Alan Shearer's record of most Premier League goals in a calendar season. He equalled it last game with a hat-trick against Burnley, but they were level on 36. But this takes him to 39 goals in 36 games. He has scored, the only thing I'd say, he has scored, I believe it's 8 Premier League hat-tricks this year.
Yeah.
Or 7, sorry, I think. So that's 21 goals there, isn't it, out of the 30? 39. At least about 17 in about 29 games. So is he just scoring in bulk a lot of the time, do you think?
Maybe. Well, from what you just said, he must be scoring in bulk, but scoring. You know what I mean? Scoring is scoring.
Yeah.
Guys like Berber, when he won top goal scorer, from what I remember, he was scoring it in bulk. 4s here, 5s there, and it got him to the golden boot. But when you you're breaking a record like this, you've got to put some respect on his name. He's done it in 6 less games than Alan Shearer did it. It's sensational stuff. He also ends the year as most goals scored for club and country in Europe, more than Messi, who had been top after his goal in the El Clasico victory on the weekend as well. Can you knock Hazard? I'll say it again, best number 9 on the planet. At me.
So the question is, can Kane take Tottenham to a Premier League title? He can't.
No, because I don't think the rest is there. You can't. For me, you can't win a Prem based on an 11.
Yeah.
There's not enough in that team at the moment. I don't think they're there yet to be winning.
The Golden Boot winner hasn't won the Prem since Robin van Persie did it in 12-13.
There you go.
So we had Kane. Kane got 29 last season, and Tottenham came second. Chelsea won the Premier League. Costa got 20. The season before that, Kane won it also with 25. Tottenham came third. Vardy got 24 with Leicester coming top, and then 2014-15, Aguero was the Golden Boot winner with 26. City came second, whereas Costa, who won the Premier League, got 20. 13-14, Suarez, in his infamous 31 season, Liverpool came second. Yaya Toure got 20 and City won. And then you take it to Van Persie's season. So does he have to leave the club? And who does he go to?
I think he is leaving the club, and I think he's following the former Tottenham number 11, and it's going to the Bernabeu. I think he's got to go.
You don't think he's gonna? Well, I mean, Benzema.
Where else does he go? Dead. Because we've got Rom the bomb. I don't.
Can we not have both?
What 4-4-2?
We played it today.
Exactly.
Well, it was a weird variation of Zlatan playing. We'll talk about that later.
I don't think he'll end up at United. City might come calling, since Aguero's future at Man City is a bit no here or there. I think Pep came out and said that Aguero's a Man City legend and his future's up to him. So they may be looking for a replacement there, and Harry Kane could be that guy.
Player, really.
You don't?
Nah.
But Pep loves him. You know, he's calling Spurs
Harry Kane team. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that's how they have an intro to Sky Sports. They go through all the Premier League teams, and the only thing Tottenham have got is Harry Kane was the Golden Boot winner. So that just shows the disrespect they have for Tottenham, to be honest.
Well, they're a 5th place team at the moment, so they don't deserve any.
I think they'll get top 4. I think, yeah. If Kane, 18 goals is it now? Bloody hell. Ronnie and Henry's and Shearer's 31 to be over.
Not quite Salah.
Who's on less?
Yeah. He's playing for a shitty club.
Who are above Tottenham, aren't they?
Yeah. We're full of shit.
Yeah. All right. Well,
but I'm talking about the 42.
Oh, the 42.
I'm talking about the sacred 42. I'm talking about Salah breaking the sacred 42.
I think Kane's got more chance.
But Kane's a bulk goal scorer, man. What happens when he sees Tottenham aren't winning the Prem, and the World Cup's getting closer and closer, and he's thinking, I might have to chill out a bit. Fuck the Golden Boot again. Tottenham will get knocked out of the Champions League very soon. I don't seem to get... Look, where's this gone? Yeah, big...
I don't know. You were saying Kane's your boy, and now you've got no respect for him whatsoever.
No, I'm saying that he's going to Real Madrid. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Benzema's getting fucked off because he's dead. He's dead. Bang average. I don't want to hear it. At one point, Benzema, yeah, he was excellent. Absolutely fantastic. But now, at least the past 2 seasons, I think he's been bang average. All right, bang average. No,
I'm pretty sure you
some
made
of us
some
were
big
blinded.
about Benzema last season.
Some of us were blinded. It was mid-season when we made the comments. We weren't too sure what was happening. Hazard didn't look like he was going to finish top goal scorer. Then the last few months, he absolutely went Super Saiyan. He overtook Big Rom the Bomb, and he took it. Our Benzema's still there, doing, I don't know, porn or being a thug or whatever he is. Big man, road man, Benzema. Because that's what he.
Valbuena, isn't it?
Exactly. That's what Benzema's worried about. I think he'll end up at Bernabeu. I really, really do. I think they need it because Ronnie's not getting any younger, and Benzema's not that guy. I think they definitely needs a big number 9, and I think Harry Kane might be the guy.
Is Mayoral not the guy to take Real Madrid forward?
Well, I think if Alvaro Morata couldn't get the time to be that guy, I think Mayoral has got a chance. I think he's got a chance. Give it Hazard. I think he deserves
see what happens see what happens in the summer after
he lifts the World Cup with England.
Yeah. And then Premier League Classic today. We've got Bournemouth 3, West Ham 3, 89. Yeah. Well, I've heard it's controversial, but Arnautovic scored in the 89th minute, and then Callum Wilson scored about 2 minutes later. The goal was controversial. Did it come off his hand, is it? Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh. All right.
Well prepped.
Let's get some more info. 90 plus 3, so it was a real late equaliser.
I just saw David Moyes with a sad face, and I just started laughing at it. Dickhead that he is.
So according to a BBC, Cherries forward Callum Wilson diverted a Nathan Ake header in, but the goal was initially disallowed for offside before referee, good old Bobby Madley, gave it. Bobby strikes again.
Oh no, blooming heck! What a clown! See what I mean about officiating in this country? Bloody hell!
And then Chelsea standard win against Brighton 2-0. Morata and Alonso scoring. Alonso's coming up with quite a few goals since he joined the club.
You know what? Yeah, my guy's son. Yeah, second top goal scorer at Spurs. Harry Kane is running away with it with 24 goals scored. But who's next in line? Big Son with 9, Dele Alli with 8, and then Eriksen with 6. Put some respect on. It wasn't going to be Llorente, was it? Well, Llorente's got the same amount of goals as Sergio Aurier. Even Sazul has got 2 goals, and best left back in the world, according to you, Ben Davies, has got 2 and 0. So
that's pretty good.
You know what I mean? 24 goals. See, this is another reason why I don't think they're gonna do anything or win any titles, because they just haven't got enough goals coming when Hazard's not around. And my guy's Tom's not going to be there forever. He wants his ratings as well.
I mean, I did bring it up too early, though. In the 16-17 season, they did score the most goals Tottenham. They still failed to win. So what was the problem there?
Record break in Chelsea.
Yeah, 13 wins.
You know what I mean?
Well, ex-records.
Yeah, ex-record breaking, record breaking at the time. The last 2 years, we've just had... Look, the last 3 seasons have been fucking madness. Started off with Leicester, coming out of nowhere and, dicking down everyone and becoming champions. And Chelsea got this 13-match winning streak.
But us.
Who?
Everyone but us. We didn't lose to them. Remember.
Oh, yeah. Draws home and away. But, Vardy did break the record against us.
Oh, yeah, Van Nistelrooy's record as well.
There we go. Which was, kicking the old teeth.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you were saying? Chelsea 2, Brighton.
Yeah, Alonso scored a lot of goals.
Yeah, and it wasn't a free kick, this one. This one was a header. And I still had to make it 2-0. And Azpilicueta and Morata, that combination.
Another header, was it?
Yeah. That combination struck again. Very nice ball in from Dave, as the Chelsea faithful call him, and Morata heads it in. The 6th time, I think, this season, 6th or 8th one. I think it's 6th. Those two have combined. Brilliant. I'd like a partnership like that at my club.
Not Young and Rom.
Oh, do you know better?
Yeah, we'll move on. Huddersfield 1, Stoke 1. Ince scoring his first Premier League goal. I think he's had like 44 attempts. Paul Ince was very happy in the BT score studio.
Were you watching both?
No, this is just a great Twitter moment.
Oh.
It helped out a lot. And Ramadan Sobhi scored for Stoke. I think that might be 2-2. I think he's their youngest goal scorer last game.
He did. He took off his shirt and everything. Great guy, man.
But, not really much to say about that game. Watford 2, Leicester 1.
Your boy Schmeichel scored an own goal.
That's great. He's not a good keeper, is
he? He robbed me of flipping the core getting points in FPL. Gave him the assist instead. Nonsense.
I'm not sure who scored the first goal for Watford. Mola.
He started now. He started now.
Yeah, Mola Wagwe.
There you go. Big Richarlison assist.
Mahrez equalised.
With a header.
A header.
Yeah. I think it was a ball in from all Brighton.
Mahrez is decent. Blonde Mahrez is quite good.
Yeah, he's doing bits. Maybe he'll be in red in January.
That's a big...
But we'll have to do a blockbuster January transfer window podcast. Oh, dear.
And then, we've got 2 more games with the 3 p.m. kickoff, so obviously we're going to leave one of them till last. So, West Brom 0, Everton 0.
Meh.
Pardew versus Allardyce. Rooney's still ill, I think.
Yeah, he didn't play.
He's enjoying Christmas.
He is.
Son. He didn't look too ill in that picture, but forget about that.
Turkey.
Didn't take him out of the fantasy because I believe he'd come back, but great stuff. And then we go to Old Trafford. Sensational comeback as Man United draw 2-2 with Burnley.
Well, it is, because I think, is it his second or third time ever that Mourinho's come back from 2? I know he's got a shocking record of being 2-0 down. I mean, he rarely comes back from it. But yeah, kick it off. Kick it all off.
Second minute, ball goes down the left channel. I think it was from... I'm not sure. I think it was Warnock, but I'm not sure. Jones has stepped up, so Rojo comes over to cover. You're thinking it's all cool. And then he decides to... Was it just an arm in the face, you think? It was probably a yellow, but not any more than that.
The live stream was not up at this point.
No, Paul Merson was not. He was thinking it was a bit dodgier than it was, probably. But they get a free kick. Comes into the box. I think it hits Rom. Rom just doesn't really like to clear.
He missed. From what I remember, he missed the header. I think he tried to head it, but he missed it. From what I remember, my guy Rom. Yeah, if I'm wrong, I take it back. But from what I remember,
leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments, Rom. From what I remember, you tried to head it and you missed it, and my guy Barnes eventually tucks it away.
So that's the second minute. We're 1-0 down. Where do we go from here? We were just Burnley. We knew Burnley were going to sit back, try and counter, or they were playing long balls to Ashley Barnes, whose hold-up play was very good. We didn't really create too many chances when it was 1-0.
No, Ibrahimovic managed one shot in 45 minutes.
Yeah, he's remembering his chance, actually. Yeah, he didn't really do much in the game.
Lukaku only had one effort in 90 minutes as well, apparently. Or one shot on target.
Well, he just likes to... forget him. Then they go up the other end. Young gets done by 2-2. I don't even know what.
What was that?
I'm not even sure what I'm on about. 1-2, there we go. I'm thinking thinking about the scoreline. A 1-2, and he jumps into our field and knocks it over. You're thinking, it's outside the box. Dave doesn't concede from outside the box.
He does now.
He goes top bins, Stephen Defoe. I don't know if he is still Burnley's record top scorer, but yeah. They were singing the Ozil chant or the Pirate chant, whatever, for him.
We've got Defoe. And when you're 2-0 down, what do you need? Who do you call?
Well, Rashford had his shot cleared off the line, I believe. Or was that in the second half? I think it was in the first half. And it's we're going to half-time 2-0. I'm thinking, you know what? It's Boxing Day. Goals have been flying in. We can come back from this and win the game.
You genuinely believe they're going to?
Well, you got to have a little bit of hope.
Oh no! Did you hope we would? Did you think 2-0 down now? We'll turn this around.
No, I didn't really think we would. But yeah, I think we hadn't won from being 2-0 down since we beat Tottenham 5-2 in 2009, I think it was.
Great game.
So, but then how many times do we go 2-0 down?
Exactly.
So yeah. But 2 changes at half time.
Ruthless Mourinho.
Yeah, ruthless. Well,
this is what I want to see more of. Ruthless Jose. If you're not performing, you're fucked. This is what I want to see.
Awful.
Yeah, he was. He was dog. Zlatan was dog and all.
Yeah, and it says a lot that because Zlatan, he says he's a striker, or his FIFA profile says he's a striker. But you're 2-0 down and you're taking a striker off. But yeah, Lingard and Mickey came on for Rojo and Ibra. The 2 players who came on were the 2 who got taken off against City all that time ago.
Oh yeah.
So Lingard's definitely turned the corner since then. Mickey's swerving all over the place.
Mkhitaryan looked like he did. He looked like he did.
Yeah, well, we had that great December last time, didn't he? Last year.
He was like, yeah, this is the player we signed, blah, blah. Yeah. Mourinho's done this, Mourinho's done that, and he's come full circle. He's back where he started.
55th minute, ball from Young, low, Lingard flicks it,
great,
and then the stream's gone. So I'm not sure, I wasn't sure if it had gone in or not. It looked like Nick Pope was going to save it, but it actually went right in the bottom corner. We think 2-1, 55th minute, game on. We get one before maybe the 70th minute. You never know. And we didn't really create much from them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Balls were awful.
It was just poor balls into the box. Likes of Shaw had a shot from outside the box. That was saved by Pope. Pogba had a decent chance from outside the box. That might have been in the first half actually. That just went wide. I don't think Old Trafford seemed too up for it either. Normally, it will be 2-1 down or 1-0 down or whatever. We'll get a goal back and they'll be bouncing. But the players seem to be looking to the fans and doing hand gestures to get them up and whatnot. And it all seems a bit flat at the theatre of nightmares at the moment. And then typical 91st minute for us to score again. Jesse Lingard, Whipsy D, equalised 2-2. Lionel Lingard strikes again. I think we've got a serious problem at the club.
Yeah. At the club, not in terms of results.
At the club, I think...
Deep rooted into the club.
It's got to go! No. There's a few problems there. All this talk about sacking Mourinho, I think, is absolute bollocks.
Yeah.
Especially the last few games. Right,
you've been doing a lot of tweets I saw about the United fan base.
Because they pissed me off. They pissed me off. I want to hear
why you're so annoyed at the United fan base.
Because you go onto Twitter, and Twitter is not a great place to be going on to be getting any sort of football reactions.
Twitter is awful.
It's a lot of idiots who don't support teams, in my opinion. I mean, against Leicester, the N-word, wow, all over the shop. after Rashford, Martial, and Lingard all missed their shots. Bloody Smalling was getting sticks.
What did you say earlier? What's the deep-rooted problem at the club? You said you need to get rid of some individuals.
What are you trying to say, big man?
You said we need to get rid of some certain individuals at the club.
I read a very dark tweet saying that there are too many black players at Manchester United, and that's the problem. How about you go suck your mum and then suck your nan after that too?
Well, it was black attack a few weeks ago. Now it's attack on the black.
That's just how these people are, man. Yeah. That's how they are. When we're doing all right for them, doing what they want, black attack here, black attack there. And now we're not scoring. Get black hair. Nonetheless, a lot of ignorant football supporters on there, and these fan cams as well. Season ticket holders come out with the most crazy things. You get Jose here and Lukaku shit. He's crap. Let's get James Wilson in.
He's white.
Decent shout. And all this nonsense. People were calling for Luke Shaw to start in the derby. What are you talking about? He played decent, or he had a good game against CSKA Moscow, and you want to start against Man City. How's that? Don't ridiculous.
He's been in great form.
He's black.
No. I'm forgetting. I don't see colour.
You're part of the problem. But these guys, they're all there. It was just really annoying to hear the criticisms. Nothing's constructive. They're just shouting and ranting. There's no analysis of the game. There's no attempt at a solution. Lukaku's not scoring, let's try and do this, or he's not doing this well. It's just critique, generic critique. There's no passion. Fuck off, there's no passion, there's no effort. My guy Paul Pogba's doing big centre-back and left-back duties today, picking the ball up in ridiculous positions, deep into his own half, trying to get things going, trying to get things sticking. And the players around him are just not up to standard. You've got too many 2.5 stroke 3 out of 5 star players at the club. The likes of Jones, the likes of Smalling, the likes of Rojo, the likes of Ashley Young. All these poor, bang average ballers. And you need a few of them at the club to be squad rotation players, like your Jesse Lingard, who aren't going to... Sorry. I'll say it again. Like your Lionel Lingards, who aren't going to win no Ballon d'Ors. Well, maybe, but they aren't going to win any Ballon d'Ors. But they'll come in, they'll do a job, and they'll do a job really well. Jones does fuck all. Doesn't do no job well. Someone doesn't do his job well. Mike's gone.
So you saying that 286 million is not enough?
Exactly. That's the fear.
Mourinho has alluded to in his press conference.
He's saying that it's not enough, and with all, he's probably right. And it goes even beyond that, because it goes the investment since Sir Alex, although even Sir Alex's investment towards the end was quite poor, but the investment at the club in terms of players is just shocking. It's just shocking. Players coming and going. Your Shinjis, your Jones, your Smalling. These players are all 25, 26 now. They should be hitting the prime of their careers, and we're still waiting for them to look half decent. Neither of them are better than Twinzabi or Timbo.
Well, I see. I think Sir Alex is there at every game, but they tend to only show him when we're losing.
Of course. Remember when he was manager? This wouldn't have happened. It's bollocks.
I blame him a lot.
Huge.
It is a huge, because he gave us so much, but I think he liked his legacy.
He did. He loved his legacy. The squad was poor. As much as I was never ever behind David Moyes taking over from Sir Alex, it was a poison chalice. It was whoever had taken on the role, I think, would have struggled. Maybe not as much as David did in the end. But the squad was so poor. The back four, 3 of the back 4 were on the wrong side of 30. David De Gea and Lindegaard have been faffed about. the season before when we won the league. So that's still doing his rotation, so we didn't really know who the true number one was. Wazaru was still in the team as much as Rats tried to kick him out. He did in the end. Van Persie, an aging striker. Our central midfield was non-existent. Phil Jones, I think, played central midfield either at the Bernabeu or at Old Trafford, maybe even both.
Yeah, I think at the Bernabeu.
To show us how our midfield was. Tom Cleverley and Anderson. And since then, who have we brought in? Falcao loan gone. Di Maria gone. Zaha gone. Kagawa gone. Fellaini doesn't want to sign a new contract, but he's another bang average player, footballer. Mata is any other United team. I think he would have been such a fantastic integral part of our team. I think he's been a good signing. Got to give it.
I don't think he's hit the standard that he hit at Chelsea, though.
He hasn't, but the team's dead. When he was at Chelsea, where was he playing? Number 10. Number 10. I'm pretty sure when they won the Champions League in that year, when he got the assist in the final for Drogba's goal, a big corner deliveries, he got 20 goals that year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's playing behind the strike, playing his rightful position of number 10. The guy's playing on the right. Why? Why is everyone putting him on the right?
Mourinho, he could have sold the players, but obviously it wouldn't have been possible because we couldn't bring that many people in.
Exactly.
So if you look at his transfer, you got Pogba, that's been good. Zlatan, even though he was poor today, he did come in on a free. And he scored 28 goals last season and was integral in the Capital One Cup win and the Europa League win. Eric Bailly, fantastic. Mickey, I can't even say indifferent because he's had one good month.
Yeah, it's got to be a miss. It's got to be a miss. As much as I hate to say, it's got to be a miss.
So that's probably 3 out of 4 misses. 3 out of 4 hits in the first season. Well, second season then. Well, Lindelof. He's had horror shows against Huddersfield and who else was it? Was it Champions League or was it in the league? I think.
Oh, he slipped again. Who was that against? I can't remember. I can't remember the team you're playing.
Yeah, well, but then, since then he's been quite good. So we can't really review him too much. And Matic probably been one of our best players this season.
Yeah.
And then Rom. So yeah, how did I forget about Rom? Rom the bomb.
I think Rom's been good. I think I'll give him a good rating overall. But
yeah, like if you look at the stats say he's been good. It's just recently, and he can put the ball in the back of the net if you give him decent service and a few chances. Maybe if he has 2 chances, he'll definitely score 1.
Some say 7.
But his movement is not great. Like his play, like how his one-touch play between other players. Sometimes it's quick, but he doesn't pass it on the ground all the time. It bobbles up a lot of the time, and he just can't dribble. He really struggles to move the ball up the pitch. And all he did today was just stand on the back post or just stand in the box, and he didn't really do anything. Rashford put it on his head, and he decided to head it back to Rashford out near the corner flag. But who would you really compare him with? The other way, Kane was great today.
I don't think
Morata's been
him and Morata. They've both got 10 goals this season in the league.
Yeah.
They both got 10 goals and 4 assists. A similar shots on target to goal ratio. But Lukaku's 180 minutes per goal, and Morata's 127 minutes. And Morata's 127 minutes. per goal. Lukaku's got, I think, one of the worst goal. Yeah, one of the worst. 180 is pretty high, actually. Wazza has got 124 minutes per goal.
That's it all. That's all I need to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
But then everyone, I think he's not going to carry us to he's not probably going to carry us to a league title on his own. But if we're performing as a team, I think he's going to score goals.
But I'll say it again, when we were performing as a team at the start of the season, he looked amazing. He came in and he landed with a bang. Pogba was getting goals, Rom was getting goals, Tony Marshall, Marcus Rashford, all these lot were all getting goals. We were solid at the back. And then since Pogba's injury, it sort of started out then when we were just going downhill, and we just haven't been able to find that spark again for some reason. It's shades of last year and the year before and the year before that is what I'm scared of again. Although we've been brilliant this year, that we can't argue the points tally that we've got.
Yeah,
sitting in second. If we finish there, if we finish second or third, it'll be our highest league position since winning the title back in 2013. So you can't really complain. We've got the Champions League to come back in February as well. But yeah, look, as I was saying, the investment has been poor. I think Louis van Gaal wasted a lot of money as well.
Yeah.
And the Herrera, up to this point, up to August, I would have said he's been defo a plus. He's been brilliant. Jose doesn't want to use him, and he hasn't been great in the games I played him as well. But I think he needs to run the team. Also, we're gonna have to go out and spend more money again, and wait for more players to blend into the team again. It's this transition is taking forever. It's taken forever. But we are moving from 7th place to now, I think. And if you look at the squad that Fergie left and how many of those are still in the team now, this transition is going to take a while. But we're moving in the right direction, I think. Finally, I think we're moving in the right direction on the Jose Mourinho. Bloody hell. How long is this going for?
I don't know.
52 minutes.
So then we go, final game, Liverpool 5.
There's another game.
Swansea 0. Yeah, 7:45. Sorry, 7:45, half
5, yeah.
Liverpool 5, Swansea 0.
Yeah,
Swansea
great.
bottom of the league.
Yeah.
Coutinho started off, great goal. Curler from outside the box. Firmino then scores a Coutinho assist from a free kick, puts it back post. Firmino volleys. Trent Alexander-Arnold scored from right back, make it 3-0. Firmino got another. Salah just squared it, open goal, and then the Ox scored. That's his second Premier League goal this season.
Looking at you, Arsenal.
He's never scored more than that. That's just shocking. How? You played 7 seasons. You never scored more than 2 Premier League goals.
Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal. That is shocking. That's really poor. That's really, really poor.
Cleverly's probably scored more than that.
That's a huge shout. Statman Reece. That's a huge shout.
But Jurgen's happy he got the new teeth.
Didn't get banned for throwing a bottle, of course. No action there from the FA. So look, we'll wrap this up. Quick look at the Premier League table. Man City, Newcastle and City play tomorrow as of recording, and Arsenal play Palace on Thursday at Selhurst Park, I think it is. So City lead with 55 points after 19 games, 18 wins and 1 draw. Great for them. United are second on 43, Chelsea third on 42, and Liverpool make up the top 4, fourth on 38 points. We go to the bottom 3. Swansea, the gap is getting bigger and bigger. They're bottom on 13 points. West Brom 19th on 15, and Bournemouth 18th on 17, and West Ham sitting in 17th place, along with Palace and Newcastle, all three of those teams on 18 points. So the run of fixtures continue. We'll be back Thursday-ish to preview.
Should we say Friday? Because Crystal Palace play Arsenal on Thursday.
All right. Some are saying Friday, at least to pretend that they're not getting, smashed on Friday, that they'll be here to do.
I'll be here. I should be here on Friday.
All right. They'll be.
Otherwise, Hasnat may return. We never know.
All right. Apparently, it's Friday for the podcast, and we'll preview all of the weekend's games again as the Premier League runs on. Fuck you! Look at Jose's face. Anyway, have a good one.
See you Friday.